welcome back to another episode of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. A couple things I want to get out of the way before the video officially starts. Two updates. For one, unfortunately, the first two recording sessions I did of this game, I recorded on OBS on this on my PC here, and I forgot to change the video output format, and so Premiere did not allow me to edit allow me to import those into the system because they were on MKV instead of MOV or MP4 or whatever I normally use. I normally use MP4. So I switched it over recently, and I was able to convert the first recording, but the second recording unfortunately became corrupt during the process, and I lost all of the footage. So unfortunately, you aren't going to see the official episodes 3 and 4. Unfortunately, I lost all of that footage, but if you guys want to know endings I received, luckily none of the endings I received were new content. So I did the confusion ending. If you guys want to look up the confusion ending on the Stanley Parable on YouTube, you can see what that is if you haven't seen it yourself. I got the confusion ending, and I also got the true happy ending where you go into the mind control facility and you turn off the system once and for all, ending the mind control thing and letting Stanley escape the facility into a happy, happy green meadow and stuff like that. Everything was good. I received those two endings, and I believe that's all I did. I can't quite remember. But yeah, so I'm very, very sorry about that, but it's a learning experience. Everything is good from this point forward on that front. So this will be episode 3. But for now, but I won't be going through. I'm not going to be going back and redoing those. So sorry about that, everybody. But we must move on. Second update here, guys. I'm just going to let this run in the background. This is Slender the Arrival. If you guys don't remember Slender Man, an old kind of online myth thing, and a lot of the first horror games were designed around the Slender Man. Slender games were a big thing, and look how beautiful this looks here. Slender the Arrival was a game that came out that was a full story, kind of dove into some of the lore of the Slender Man, and I played this years ago. And this game came out in 2013. And this year, actually, as of right now, I think it is currently available, the 10th year anniversary of Slender the Arrival. They are updating the game with new graphics. I'm not sure if there's any new content. So far, it doesn't look like there's much new content, but everything looks a lot cooler. And yeah, wow, there he is. Slender the Arrival 10-year anniversary update. So yeah, and this comes out. Okay, it's coming out in October. Never mind. Oh, okay. There he is. Never mind. October. So never mind. I thought it was coming out sooner than that, but it's coming out in October. It looks like it's going to be on Nintendo as well. Okay, cool. Well, anyways, I have the game. I have a playthrough on it on my channel. If you guys want to go see that, you guys can. Just search it up or go to my channel. It's in a playlist. It's in its own playlist. But I'm going to be playing that. Now, I'm not going to be playing it exactly when it comes out, most likely. I'm actually probably going to be doing it for one of my Halloween streams. And since it is, I didn't know if it was going to be like a new release, like a remake, like a new release, or if it was going to be just an update, or like a DLC to the original. And that's what it looks like it's going to be. It's either an update or a DLC to the original one. So I'm not sure if I don't think I'm going to have to purchase anything else. But yeah, that's super exciting. And since from what it looks like, it's not actually going to change the story. It's not going to really have any new content, just going to revamp everything that was there. I think this would be perfect for one of my Halloween streams this year. So I'm going to wait until then to play this. But if anyone wants me to see me play this, don't watch any other content creators play this game, okay? Wait until my videos come out. You won't want to miss it. Trying to be a little more confident about these things. Anyway, the face cam is still a little meh. I still look pretty washed out. This is pretty bright, but I'm not sure if I'll try and mess with it a little bit more. But I think it's a little bit better than it used to be. But anyway, back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Here we go. Also, want to preface that I might do it again here. I don't know. By crows. I might say it again here. I'm not sure. I do need to say But we'll see if it does it again here. Yeah, please enter the current time. Yeah, so it did this on my first boot up, and then last time, of course, you didn't see this because I lost the recording. But last time I booted this up, it is currently 11:15. Yeah, p.m. Aha, here it is. So last time the game told me that said that it really appreciates me actually taking the time to put in the current time. And it said next time you boot up the game to enter the time as your favorite time. Like put your favorite time in, no matter what time it actually is. Now I didn't do that because I don't really have a favorite time of day, so I just decided to put in the accurate time of day. 11:15 p.m. your favorite time of day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is completely accurate? I'll be honest. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. Sure. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones up. Sorry, I said that completely wrong. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game. Should we turn it off and reboot it, or should we just... We'll wait. But yeah. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Here we are back. So, again, apologies about the previous recording. Nothing I can do about it now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it now, so no use dwelling on the past. I did the adventure line, guys, by the way. The adventure line was here also. I saw him through one of these windows. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I saw it after I got the ending. It was very weird. We could do some new Ooh. Can I unplug that shit? Isn't there like one ending where you can like unplug something? I don't know if I should do that yet. Should I do it? No, I'm going to go the original way. I'm going to go the first way. Let's go to the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right. Sorry.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah,
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Actually, that's incorrect. I feel like this is where I saw it. I don't know. It's weird. I try every door every time because you never know.
Yes. Truly a room worth admiring.
Nope.
It had really... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, yeah.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
All right, so I actually went down this in the previous recording. This leads you to the confusion ending. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Also, I'm using earbuds this time. Actually, today I just moved my PC because previously it was on the floor. I have a tile. It's a tile floor down here. Actually, you guys can see it behind me. It's like white and black checkered floor. It looks like Five Nights at Freddy's straight out of it. Oh, I could do the blue broom closet ending. I'm not gonna do that right now. And you know, so it's not too bad. It's not like it's a carpet or something where it can be overheating, but still, like having your PC on the floor. I've done some research. I've heard that it's not very good with it because it collects dust quickly. It actually attracts dust because of the fans and how this cooling system works. And so I decided to get a bin, and I have it elevated, and it's next to my desk now. I had to reroute I had to unplug and replug in everything today to do that, but it didn't take too long. However, these headphones that I use, Zach gave these to me actually. So thank you, Zach, for that. But this cord doesn't reach. It's too short. This is a pretty short cord, honestly. I don't know why. So I'm using these earbuds because it's a little bit better. And so,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I want to see what happens if I can do something up here. Oh, this opened once too. This opened last recording too. I don't know. It's not anymore, but that opened. Like, I don't know.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passage.
I didn't want to enter the code too soon because last time he got impatient. He was like, wow, you're being so impatient. All right, here we go. I'm going to do the ending that you get when you turn the power, the mind control power on.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
All right. Actually, as a matter of fact, this stuff will be... Well, this... I got close.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We did that one. This actually is going to be new stuff for you, actually. So this was covered in my... This stuff up until the very end, it was covered in my previous recording, which was locked. So you guys can see this actually for the first time. So this is good that we're doing this. I will have known this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I believe I do. A little mark on the screen, a little hair or something. Okay. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Yep,
their
there we
true
go.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There I am. There's 427, right? Yeah, that's my office. Somebody say fired. Crazy. One that's weird one up there. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
No.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind to the world?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes, I'm going to do that. Actually, no, I'm not, because I did that last time. So this time I'm going to turn them on. I tried, there's like some numbered buttons in that room. I tried to mess with them and do them in order, but it didn't do anything. So I don't know if there's like some secret there or not, but let's do this here. Now I kind of know what happens because I've seen a playthrough this game before, and I remember this ending, but maybe something changed.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself?
Well,
Is
yeah,
that what
you got it.
wanted?
Yeah.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Well, I was curious.
Turn the controls off and leave.
No.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Why is
How
this
long
here?
until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
Yes.
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Oh, I can see now.
Oh, this is
Okay.
much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me.
5.
Where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start.
All right.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
1.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
2.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
Hey,
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set
3.
you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
What?
Other times,
4.
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Then don't.
But I'm
5.
sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on
This
trees.
doesn't make any sense, though. This.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're
What?
going or what you're
Oh.
supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
Maybe.
I mean, look
Maybe.
at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Where's the big red
Everything,
one?
anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
What happened to you, man? You're.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30
I don't think-
seconds
yeah.
until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment you fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I remember it going. After all we've been through, man, and you just.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I was literally just curious, man. I just wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to try and take control of the machine's power so that I can take control of my life. Let's go to the new content. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm on...
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Well, I'm not very excited anymore because you're a little bitch. Oh, here we go. Is it going to give you the same showcase thing as before? We're going into some new content, guys. Oh, guess not. New content. Okay, so I guess I just skipped forward.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy.
Yes.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Really?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
I guess so. I'm gonna shake off the ending I just did, narrator, and try and get back on track with you here. 2. Let me jump, man. Okay. Man, we got a Mac laptop here. Looks like my dad's. Okay. Not that I need to use Mac anymore for anything. Investor show. Me right now playing this game is proof of it. 427. Oh, that's kind of clever. Okay. Well,
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
that's the adventure line. I know that. You can't fool me with that. I know that's the adventure line spilling out a 2. Wow, this is very interesting. Oh, you can hear this buzzing. Your right ear, everyone. Okay. Wow, cool floor plan. Flooring. Both it, really. Oh, wow. This is very modern. This is, you've outdone yourself, man. This is great. They're back. 2 doors. Great. More, win-win. The color red. New mug. You can see the editing. Oh, wow, look. Google Slides. Wow, that's crazy. That's funny. Oh, there it is. It's hooked up to... Oh, it's being airplayed. Wireless technology. There it goes.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2. I have not played any of these. Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. Actually, Return of Jafar was pretty good. I liked it. It's not better than the original Aladdin, but I much prefer it to the Aladdin remake, if you guys know what I'm talking about. The live-action remake, I mean. I was never a fan of the Disney live-action remakes in general. I can walk through this. I already found a bug. New content. That's mean. What's all this back here? This way to the show floor. Valued investors. New features. Wow, this is crazy. Oh. New content. New content bus. Well, look at all these props you got. Expo Hall 2. Oh my god. Oh.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Reassurance bucket. What? Okay. Okay. Is that him up there? Is that Stanley? Is that me? So this is the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. The new feature. There's so much going on. Okay. Let's do it, I guess.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Is it wonderful? I hope they realize that if they're going to pull something from my computer, my account on this computer is not Drew. So, road to the perfect button. Just right, too big. Okay. Someone left a flyer there. This is so grand. Like, wow. The button that says the name of the player playing the game. Try it here.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to
Okay.
really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I
What?
want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Wait,
Do you
what?
feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
It just sounds like you're just talking about Stanley. What's the difference? That's exactly what happens to Stanley. Me.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
I don't want to. I don't like this. This is Stanley Parable 2. The first room I went to. This is stupid.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
No.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim. Jim.
No. See, I started enjoying it when it was annoying him. So what do I do now? What's the point? What's the point in playing? Oh, I can crouch. Can I hit it from here? I was still kind of hitting it through the door, the room, the floor. Oh, so that's it? Oh my god.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually
Oh, yeah.
save me the work of finishing this
That'd be
feature.
great.
An
Epilogue.
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
Yeah,
yes,
actually.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out
Yeah,
later.
we'll figure it out later. It's a good point. tiles. That's new. Settings world champion. Infinite hole free achievement. What? Free achievement? Let's go for the infinite hole. Easy achievement. I kind of want to do that though. Oh, great. Let's see what this does.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
No.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Spent? Oh, man. Well, that was lame. Okay. Let's see. This is merch.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Both. But it would change each time you played it. It would swap. Oh, here. Oh. This one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Are these going to be in the office next time I
actually,
boot it up?
Maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Are you?
Come now. You've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Okay then. Whatever. Let's go this way, to the infinite hole. I think that's where this is. Wow. Hole like infinity. That's interesting. Infinity. That's true actually. Oh my god. No, that's not really, but okay. Educational use only. It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that
There
I'm
it is.
truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Why? I don't want to do this. I want to go down there. Damn it, I can't. All right, here we go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
No, I want to keep going.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? You says infinite. So,
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is
Oh.
merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
You said
I
it.
figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly
I didn't say anything.
If that works for you,
Yes,
then
whatever.
go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
No. I'm staying right here. Shit.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Why are you up there? I can hear you fine down here. There are a bunch of cigarette butts there.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
No.
I really do have... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes.
Huh.
I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to
Can I
judge?
jump?
You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is
It's not.
the teleport button not working? You sure?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
You guys can hear
Still
that?
nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful
No.
rest of eternity.
Wait. No. He's mean today, guys. God, I thought in the other ending you wanted to do nothing but talk to me. He's like, oh, don't press the skip button. I want to constantly be heard by you. And now he's just leaving me. What's with the music? Uh-oh. No. 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 No, I'm going down. No, why can't I jump in this game? Whoa, what's going on? What?
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're no longer using up the space of mine. My head's stronger. Now you're no.
Oh. Oh my god. That's what it meant. These are all fricked up songs. I wanted the first one.
Stanley? Stanley?
What?
Stanley!
What?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Years?
And I'm looking forward to all of them.
No.
Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
G still is not working. Oh. What is loading?
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Is that an ending? Well, guys, I want to see what happens if I press escape. Oh. Was that an
All
ending?
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Well, okay. I think that's good enough for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's all the time I have for this episode, I think, guys. But yeah, maybe I will check out more of the stuff in that showcase in the next video. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if I want to do. I just wanted to see what restarting did, like, because it put me back there. I don't know if that was truly an ending or not. But I guess I'll have to look that up later to make sure I got it. Because the game doesn't tell you when you unlock an ending, when you achieve an ending or not, really. The achievements are other things. So yeah, you kind of just have to look them up to make sure you get them. But yeah, that's it. Wasn't too happy with this guy today. He kind of just left me to die in both endings I went to. This guy doesn't want me to be in control of the story, that's for sure. He doesn't really want me to make my own decisions, feels like. And they're really least on this episode. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, leave a comment down below letting me know. Leave a like on the video if you liked it, and you can hit the bell to get notifications for an upload next. Thanks again, everyone, so much for watching this episode of the Stanley Parable, and I will see you next time. See ya.